Hey guys, this week on our What is New at the Kingdom, we have the brand new from Daiwa, the Kage SV TW 150 reel bait casting in stock. A couple of refills as well on the Costa Apparel and some new products and much more. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome to our weekly What is New at the Kingdom. My name is Joe. Paulo
right here behind the camera, boys.
As usual, Paulo's right there. All right, guys. Let's start by. I want to start by thanking you guys that came out to our this Saturday for our rod and reel tour event that we had with Shimano. It was such a good event. It was really busy, especially to start the day. Right? It was such a nice day. So thank you guys for coming. I know it was a nice day to go out fishing and everything, but it was nice to see you guys. We had fun.
It was awesome.
Hey, we had fun. It was pretty cool. The Shimano boys were awesome. Bob and Ryan. So big thank you to those guys and you guys that came and asked them questions. Go Wing Auto Care and
Bruce from CP.
Yeah, Carlton Place Marine as well. We're here. So a big thank you to those guys that were here. And again, thanks to you guys for coming. Hope you guys got to enjoy a couple of deals we had here. I know we sold a lot of reels. A lot of Shimano reels were gone and rods. So it was really sharp for you guys. So anyways, big thank you to you guys. What else happening this week? I think there's a couple of places that Bass Opener is this week, eh? Like in Quebec?
Quebec, yeah, there's a couple of spots. And then I think, June 15th. I don't know about the New York side of the St. Lawrence River. Maybe that's next weekend, but there's lots of stuff. We're in the season. We're like the juice is right around the corner.
For us, we are starting not this Saturday, next Saturday, I believe, right?
Yes, sir.
We got a tournament, so there's RJ's Big Bass Mega Box. Man, that tournament is fun, eh?
That's the best. We just go fishing for big fish all day.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So hopefully if you guys are in it, it's going to be fun. Paulo and I were fishing together. We actually had a good tournament last year. So we're looking forward to that one. I know there's 100 boats, so that's going to be pretty cool. So that's how the season kick starts. And then, I mean, off to the races, guys. It's going to be fun. So anyways, let's get right into it, into what's new this week. So number one, let's start with the Daiwa, right? That Kage reel.
Yeah. We've been waiting.
We've been waiting, and I know a lot of you guys have actually been waiting. There's a couple of you guys that wanted to see this reel, okay? We were asking, guys, do you have it? Well, look, it finally landed. So we got in the right model. I only got the, I think it's the XG that got here, the high gear ratio, so 8:1 to 1 ratio. And then in the left, we got that 7:1 and the 8:1. So they're here, both of them. But look at this. So this is that TW SV, okay? So the TW is that T-wing system, right? And the SV is that stress-free versatile. So it's their cast control system, right? Which is pretty cool. I think you had a good chance to try it out. Actually, you're familiar with it too.
Very good. And
it is, eh?
For somebody starting too, just to go up one price point to get that technology, it just makes the learning curve so much steeper and quicker and just better all the way around.
Yeah, I've been using it too. It's really easy to adjust and everything, but it's really great. So you're looking at a $349.99 price point, okay? It's basically it's the same reel as that Tatula SV, okay? But it's made on the Kage branded. So you got that little shadow logo right there, the Kage right there. It has those nice red accent and the most obvious nice cork handles, eh? Isn't that nice? It's really sweet. Kind of like that spinning reel, right? So it just looks really beautiful. Kind of like a black matte finish as well. So it's just really sharp. And again, I know a couple of you guys were looking for this. So those of you that are familiar with that Tatula model, very similar technology. So yeah, these are here right now at the Kingdom. They just landed. So anyways, check these out. I think they're gonna be a good seller. I have a feeling you're gonna grab. I know you love these. I know you love the Kage series. So again, if you guys are not familiar with the Kage series, this is exclusive to smaller retailers like us. You're not gonna find these in big box store. So same thing with the spinning model and same thing with the rods. You're only gonna find them in little smaller pro shop, real pro shop.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right? Not the big box store. They're not allowed to sell. Plus, you're not gonna find these. You shouldn't be finding these online as well. They're really exclusive to in-store. So we have these here. They're really cool. So anyways, check these out. We're pretty excited. We've been waiting for quite a while for these, and I know they're popular. And again, the design, it just looks sick. I mean, look at that.
You don't need to trick out, because you don't need to trick out your reel. The days of putting handles with cork grips and stuff on them, I don't know, they're gone, man. Just get it out of the box and use it.
It looks like JDM-ish.
So
it's so cool, man. So anyways, those are here, guys. All right, next up, I'm just gonna run through a couple of apparel products. We're just gonna talk about it super quick. We got a big refill last week on all of our Costa apparel, okay? So if you guys have been here lately, you saw that we got quite a good selection now of Costa apparel. So a couple of hats, and as you're gonna see a clip here with the whole rack as well. And then there's a couple of shirts as well that are really cool. The cool thing about it too, they're priced really reasonably, right? You got like t-shirts at like, I think they're like 25 bucks, right? Some nice sun shirts as well. Very reasonably priced like this with the Costa, okay? So a couple of models to choose from. These are your crew necks right here. You know, you're looking at a $45 price point. So really cool apparel for the price again. This one again, another crew neck here. So anyways, as you guys saw in the clip, there's a ton to choose from. They're really popular. And I think again, the price point just makes a lot of sense for what they are.
And it's still high quality. It's still high quality stuff.
Yeah, so anyways, check that out. You guys love Costa, they're here. I know I grabbed a couple for myself, Paulo as well. If you're not seeing him, but he's wearing some right now. So that's pretty cool. All right, next up, I'm gonna show you a little bait from Zman. This is the tiny Ticklers, okay? This is a micro finesse bait, very small. So we already had these, but we didn't have a ton of colors. We just brought in a couple more colors for you guys. So the one you're seeing right now, this is actually that pink glow, okay? I'm just gonna show you these. Like when we say micro finesse, I mean, these are, they're small, eh?
Teeny tiny.
Teeny tiny bait. I don't know if you can see that properly, guys. I'm gonna try to hold it here. So it's very small.
They just don't stop moving.
Exactly, it's so small, it's hard to grab, but it has these nice appendages right here on top. And it is that elastic material, right? Wow. So you can use these, put them on a tiny Ned head. Okay, I know 74 tungsten element, they make some very small ones. These would be nice because you got to use really a small one. This is so small, okay? We do have the bigger sizes here too. I think drop shot, hey? I think
that's these on little tiny 2-aught hook on a drop shot. Those are phenomenal. But like he was showing you with that elastic, if you get panties that are crunching on the bait, you're not going to lose all your appendages, so you're going to get a lot more length out of that bait, big time. It's tough.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that panfish, dude. It's awesome. I mean, that season just passed. Like a lot of you guys were fishing for it. So anyways, we got some of these here at the store. Couple of cool little colors. I mean, they're just very, you know, ordinary colors there. You like just your white. I think this is like a shiner color right there. You know, a nice green pumpkin orange here. And then your typical green pumpkin right there. Okay, and we got a couple more colors on the shelf. So anyways, check those out. Those are here. This is as finesse as it gets. So again, I think especially on the Great Lakes and stuff like that, they're going to be great. I think more and more, man, we're downsizing on bait. So that's another cool offering for you guys. All right, another one. This is just a refill because we ran out of this. I actually showed you these, I think late in the winter when we were still doing maintenance on all our reels. It's just an oiler, like just your oil from Daiwa. So really cool. It comes like, it's like a pen. Super simple to use. It has a nice nozzle right here that you can also put the cap on after. But really cool. This is actually the one I use to do all my maintenance on my reel, so it's really great. Again, very nice and compact. Again, it's like a pen. You can keep this in your boat too if you like to do more maintenance. But yeah, just a simple product.
And with that little needle nose, you can get it in between those tiny little crevices. That's the nice thing, the way it comes out of that package. It's a good product.
Yeah, so you're not getting that oil anywhere on the handle where it leaks all over. This is super cool. So anyways, that's just a cool, nice little refill for you guys. Another refill for you guys, okay? So this is a product, this is for Walleye, okay? This is a popular product for us, okay? This is the Walleye Nation creation. This is a deck jig they have. So there's a 3/4 and a 3/8 size. We sell a ton of these, okay? And guys, just so for you Walleye guys, we are working on getting a couple more products for you guys. We do have a little bit here, but I know a lot of you guys are asking. But these here, extremely popular. We just got a good refill on these, okay? So it's really simple. As you guys can see, there's the line ties right there on top. And then there's like a prop right there, eh?
Yep.
Just that prop that's spinning. And then that hook design in the back, you'll have your worm kind of like twirling so in the back, and it's creating a really cool action with that worm following back there. So again, I know how popular these are, and with that line tie right on top there, it just keeps it nice and horizontal in the water. So for you walleye guys, again, we got a good refill on these. We try to keep as much as we can of these.
And they always sell out.
I know, they're ultra popular. I mean, we're not big walleye guys. We do fish walleye, but you know, anyways, so we got a good refill on these. All right, last but not least, a simple tool for you guys, okay? So this is actually from Zman. It's the Wacky rigging tool. Super simple, but for you guys that are not familiar with this, so this is the tool right here. This is a tool to put your little O-rings when you're doing Wacky, okay, when you're fishing Wacky. And I'm actually gonna show you how to use it. It's so simple. If you guys are not familiar, this is a great way. So what this does, it's fully empty in here, okay? So what you're gonna do, guys, is you're gonna put your Senko, okay, right in here. And then you got little O-rings right here, okay? I don't know if you guys can see this. And then all you do is when you need one, so you can always keep some stashed there ready to go. And all you do, okay, you see how I was pushing it? And all you're gonna do is you push it all the way to that bait and then you take it off. You can center it a little bit better than what I did here. Here, I'm actually moving it with my fingers here, okay? So there's different sizes for you. And all you're gonna do, guys, is you're gonna put your Wacky hook under that O-ring. So that hook is fully exposed. It's gonna keep you guys from ripping off that bait. Yeah. Right? That Senko, that stick bait if you want, or even going up the line up and down. So it's another way to rig it. It's very, very popular. I think if you're into Wacky fishing, like, you know, it's one of the simplest ways. This is a great way to rig them, again, to save on baits, and it just works great, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
We find we lose way less worms when using those than just hooking directly to the bait, because when you hook one, it just tends to slide up the line, which is great, like you mentioned before, because in your hook is always fully exposed. That's huge.
Exactly. So instead of going straight in the bait, just put it right under that little O-ring, and there you go, guys. So anyways, guys, that is it for this week for our What is New at the Kingdom. We do have a couple of other new products from Daiwa to show you that are in the back. There's a couple of other things. We actually took a few days just to relax a little bit this week, Paulo and I. You know, it was busy. Yeah, it was. We were busy getting ready for that event that we had. So again, big thank you to you guys. I hope we see you guys on the water soon, or at the store, whichever comes first. And on that, guys, have a great weekend. See you guys.
Cheers, guys.